This training forms part of a bigger project that's called Building Human Rights Capacity in the Overseas Territories, and that's being put on by the Commonwealth Foundation in association with their partner institutions, which is the Commonwealth Legal Education Association and Commonwealth Human Rights Initiative, and it was being sponsored by DFID, that's the UK Department for International Development. Really what they're trying to do is promote awareness and understanding of human rights in the overseas territories. We had 2 trainers come down to hold a series of different human rights sessions targeted at both government and civil society.
My aim, or how I see my mandate, is that I'm here simply to start the human rights discourse. I'm not here to simply to provide information or knowledge alone. It's about creating a culture and leaving it up to the people on the island to then carry that culture forward, carry the discourse forward, but also to bring in a different perspective, because often when you're living on an island you have similar views towards what are human rights or what are the good practice. So to mix up different practices and introduce different experiences.
We're really hoping that we have provided them with the basic tools, that they will do 2 things. One, look in terms of their own responsibilities and see the ways in which they can ensure that they become that they understand the human rights implications of the sort of work that they're doing. In other words, that become sensitized to the human rights implications. That's the most important thing. But hopefully that we will have provided them the tools with which they can then go and work within their own environments and involve all their colleagues in planning how they're going to become compliant. And we really are hoping that we are ensuring sustainability of this project, because it's not just going to be training. We have other activities like technical assistance, international learning and networking, the Challenge Fund, and we are hoping by the end of the training sessions that the stakeholders will be in a position to start to think about national action plans.
Generally, I think there was a very positive response to it. People were very appreciative of the opportunity to have a forum to sit and discuss human rights issues. A lot of them have never looked at the Constitution, Bill of Rights before. They have no understanding of what it is, and it was an excellent opportunity for them to actually explore it a little bit, to try and understand it, to analyse it.
I also was quite surprised at the level of people who participated, because I'm used to people who don't know anything about human rights. And also the Attorney General participated, and he participated as a role player, so it was quite wonderful. So I would say it's been a good experience overall.
We're hoping that from this, further activities are going to start taking place. As to how exactly those are going to be executed, we're not quite sure yet, but we just want to start putting wheels in motion for it.
The aim is to make it fun, and the learning experience is fun and very informal.
After all, it is the Cayman Islands and its own people who've been responsible for this constitution, and so hopefully, having been through the process of drafting this constitution, there is that commitment not only from the government but also all the people who were consulted, including the stakeholders in Cayman Brac, for example, where I went and did the training on Wednesday. So hopefully, given that there's been such a long period of consultation, human rights and the concept of human rights will not be alien in the Cayman Islands.